leaders came here and settled Fort Utah and faced really daunting odds in getting this community up and established. But they did a terrific job. And what do we have today? The wonderful city that we all love called Provo. And what will our kids inherit 50 years from now? A wonderful city called Provo with even greater vision and greater opportunities. And it will continue to be a great place to live, work, and for our children and for ourselves to do business.
That's you guys, identified as an emerging mega region. Would you ever think that you were considered a mega region? By 2050, a mega region here. So this isn't just something that you're seeing locally and talking about locally. Nationally, people are paying attention to this region as an emerging mega region from Ogden down to Provo and south, where you're seeing so much growth right now.
And at the end of the day, what we have to have is every student succeeding in that environment because of the number of students that we have, the diverse population that we have, the thinking about how they're focused on this the new jobs that will be there. They're not going to thrive and succeed, and we're not going to thrive and succeed as communities without that focus on personalized education where everybody succeeds.
We feel like we're on a pretty precarious path for the next 10 years. There are going to be many painful decisions that need to be made and little room for error. We believe in Utah, in Provo in particular, we are as well positioned as anybody to, over the next 10 years, set ourselves up beautifully for the future 50 years. But this is how it feels in our industry right now. Not a lot of room for error.
Right now, most of the transportation in this country is provided with the gas tax. The gas tax does not grow with inflation, and it's not keeping up with the needs. I believe the future in transportation is going to be more of a use-based fee, in that you will be charged based on time of day. So the more congested a roadway is, and the more miles you drive, that charge will be applied. So if you choose to drive at off-peak hours, you'll get a lower cost than if you choose to drive during the peak hours. And the theory is the same thing that we're doing on our express lanes out here, where we're trying to use the power of the dollar to influence behavior to be able to maximize the resources that you've all invested in your transportation system.
But as we think about water, there are certain realities that we have to keep in mind. Utah's the second driest state in the country. We're also, it kind of varies, but one of the top 3 or 4 fastest growing states in the country, and we've heard a lot about that. And I don't really know the future, but my guess is that those people that come are going to need some water.
Technology is going to improve all of our lives, and it's really what creates wealth. Technology improves productivity, which then creates wealth for all. And that is the only way that as a community we'll be able to have no more poor, no more anything.
My challenge to each one of you is to resolve to make it happen, that Provo and its environs may continue to be a marvelous place to live, raise a family, enjoy security and safety, and neighborhoods that are livable and walkable, and that the quality of life can be one that we can all be envious of.